Kok main di mobilnya kalau guys dulu. Go, go. Right. Okay. Down, down, Commentator পেলে অহা নাই यार दो भाग लेट्स गो भाई alas hey high pressing and killer भाई साहब क्या एनिमेशन है
Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We're up and running then. And here's the chance to counter. Looking for the run. He has found the way through. Opts to play it back. Cruyff. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Now it's Berbatov. And it's Totti. Looking for options for movement. Totti is alert to the possibilities. Could be danger here. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Konate. Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, good line! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Ibrahimovic is offering a wry smile there.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Pass is just off target. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, that's well spotted. Ibrahimovic receives it in a good position. And Berbatov! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Silvestre did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, well played, well played. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Totti knocks it into space. Oh, that's a key interception. He is through here. So much time and space here. Totti. Totti! And he hits the net. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
It's just really poor from a defensive standpoint. A very soft goal if you look at it. Everyone was busy doing the wrong thing. Someone's really got to be picking him up when he's in that position.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And this is Berbatov. Berbatov finds himself offside.
Two added minutes has been
intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And that is the end of the first half.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Barcelona looking composed, content, comfortable. Leading 2-0 at half-time. The second half is up and running. Olasagasti, and the pass is intercepted. And here's a player who has defined a generation. That's a sharp pass, and it's Olasagasti. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Looking to pass their way. Chance against the crossbar, and he couldn't finish.
What a pass, one that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
Olasagasti. Toljan. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep, bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And now the breakaway. Always onto this. Space for him to turn and look. Olasagasti. Looking to play him in. Spread neatly. Pinches it off him. Silvestre. And it's Guardiola. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to play it through. Now it's Messi. Nicely aimed pass. This might spell danger. Can he finish? Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Oh, terrible pass.
Substitution.
Oh, just a keeper now. And the shot! It's in! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Barcelona are having a ball here.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been a
towering header. In he goes again, and it's in. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
After 73 minutes is...
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. Into the last quarter of an hour. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Olasagasti. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. This looks promising. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Koundé.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That looks a good ball through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Olasagasti. Konate cuts it out. Oh, good-looking ball. Messi!
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Can he get it through? Might be danger here. Shoots! Goal! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for it.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely a big chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Mario Martin clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, what has happened here? Has a look and plays it forward. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well, that is not the best ball. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on... Messi! Oh! Fantastic! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
It's run loose here. And Berbatov! Dimitar Berbatov, brilliant! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Oh, that was sharp, deliciously sharp.
Oh, that's a brilliant finish, Peter. Such a satisfying one from his perspective, knowing he hit it so beautifully.
And the shot! He's got away with one there.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
30 minutes gone. Ibrahimovic! Oh, well hit, very well hit actually. Oh, well played, well sorted out. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Oh, that's a key interception.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Barcelona heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Nicely aimed pass. Totti. Oh, good ball. It's Ibrahimovic! And again, he is at his elastic best.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Guardiola! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. The message is clear, none shall pass. And it's half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Barcelona clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Barcelona sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Satriano!
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And they win it back again. And that is not getting there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's having a shot! And that's a sharp finish! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Here comes the cross.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal. Getafe really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Totti being watched hawkishly here.
Well, to be honest, Peter, he has dictated much of the play. Better late than never in trying to stop him.
Barcelona are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath them. And it's amazing how much one goal can change things.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to make any prediction on this right now. And it's Totti. It's Totti! Brilliant by Totti! A finish of true class! And this is getting better and better. You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Francesco Totti.
Barcelona go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
He's found a way through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Distributed tidily. No, he's not getting his way this time. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now it's Borja Mayoral. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Oh, really well played.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Driving on and making good progress. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior proves just a little bit too strong. Totti. Cruyff. And the finish! Off the post! And that is as far as it goes. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people.
And now, to all members of the crowd.
কোড দে খেলো যদি খেলো নাকি হুম বেছি নিদিবি তইহে দিবি গ'ল এতিয়া সেটি খেলাম ফিনিশিস জুনিয়র ভাই আৰু এটা একাউণ্ট লৈ আহি গ'ল এইটো কিয় কৰা যায় ইয়াক सेट्रिक खेलेगा भाई साहब टीम देख यार गरु नहीं बोलेगा यार केला टीम बनाइছে বুলি আৰু यार কোপা কিনিলিও তো এইটো
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. They've got to be quick to recover this. He won't be happy with that one. Ibrahimovic is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. And here's Suarez. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. That's destined for the flank.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
Now, can they get him away? It's Eto'o!
Eto'o made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Oh, this looks sharp. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Chetri really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's through here. Eto'o has the space to scheme.
Thang gaya bhai.
Luis Suarez! It's a beauty! A finish of true class! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Oh, that was vital. Luis Suarez looking for the chance to skim one in from range.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Spread it left. Bale finding himself in space. Now the ball in.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Looking for the run. Ferdinand gets across to intercept that. This is a promising build-up. Pele is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, it's
Pele! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Yaya Toure is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shapes to shoot! Pele, chance! Sharp and fitting, but not quite.
Pele certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Totti looking to pass their way up the pitch. Chetri proves just a little bit too strong. Thuram gets it clear. Guardiola really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Brilliantly cut out. Ibrahimovic. Pass somewhat off target. And that signals the end of the first period. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't
Just a
fix
quick
it. So I
request
think the
today for
manager
everybody
has to
please
resist
kindly
change
remove
at this
any
stage.
cars parked on the road outside.
So that's
stadium.
it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Substitution in progress.
And we get things going again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. And that is well cleared. And here's Suarez. Kimmich. And it's Messi. And it's Olmo. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Nedved conjures time and space where few can. Bale. That's a good run down the left. Now Pirlo.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Now it's Dani Olmo. Great ball if he can get there. And a chance! And he hits the net! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Just 1 in it now.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Space for him to turn and look. He's got away. Oh, important interception. And it's been hooked away. And here's Eto'o. Split-second reaction.
Eto'o actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 7.
Italy have their second corner now.
Coming on to replace him is number 8.
Bullish header!
Substitution.
And he's gone looking for safety. Good challenge, excellent challenge. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Messi. Ferdinand, always a very imposing presence at the back. Silvestre cuts it out.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Passes short and sharp. Berbatov.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Nedved. Bale. He's shifting through the gears here. Bale charging forward down that flank. Oh, it's come loose. And he's quick to snatch it back. Pirlo.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And he's quick to return it. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Tanucci promptly onto that, and that is that. Toure can clear it away.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 23, Dani Olmo. Number 10, Messi. Number 17,
Driving forward, and he is dashing away.
Coming on the field, number 15.
He's gone for goal, and no mistake. And that should do it. Within sight of the finish line. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches.
Oh, what a... and the shot! Oh, it's a vicious effort. Konate kept his eye on it, and he's there. Kimmich. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Can he get on the end of this? And he's picked out the run. And that is that. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit. And those are very good qualities that might have got them something.
مش مهم बहुत तीनटा सराव
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everybody,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd
Against
demands.
Italy.
This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So straight into the action. He's having a hit! Sensational from Eto!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
He leaps for it! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Danny Olmo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Nedved venturing down the left. Ibrahimovic. Silvestre. Now it's Ibrahimovic. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Eto. Now that's well seen too. Konate. Pirlo. Now it's Pele. Now it's Eto. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Aimed beyond the defence. And here's Batistuta. Nedved.
Italy really look like a team that's set up to...
Oh no, what has happened here? No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. And here's Batistuta. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Pirlo. Pele. And Silvestre.
Oh, really well played.
Now it's Pele.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he's got the beating of a chance! Oh, good finish! Barcelona are back in business! That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. He's shifting through the gears here. Totti. That's an excellent interception. Short changes him with that pass. Ibrahimovic receives and he shoots! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And that should get the job done. Kimmich. And it's Guardiola. And he skips past his man. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Kimmich. Silvestre gets across to intercept that. Tries to play it through. Shot at goal! Superb goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Italy are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Italy leading now. He's got away, and he's gone backward here. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that is a fair try, and it's half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And so the action is resumed.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And the finish! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, this looks sharp. Silvestre calmly anticipates. And this is Nedved. He is just caressing the ball. Pelé. Barcelona really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Totti. Now it's Messi.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Pirlo knocks it out wide. Pelé, well read, and the danger is averted. Messi, and it's Batistuta, and it's Totti. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Opts for safety. Ferdinand. Nedved. Can he get it through? Now, can they get him away? Pelé. Pelé going face-to-face with his great rival. Messi. Tries to pass it through. Batistuta. But he's made sure that's not getting through. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an error. It's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Messi coming on the field.
Italy now in a position far more desirable.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
And here's Batistuta. And this is Ibrahimovic. Nedved. Silvestre. Now it's Pele. And he's picked out the... Goes for a shot! It's a goal!
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 17.
So a bit of a revolving door here.
Coming on
Lots
the
and lots of
field
changes.
is
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Barcelona have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Eto'o, brilliantly cut out. Saliba, Lee Kang-in, gives it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Oh, that's nice. And this is Nedved. And now the breakaway. That ball looks a good one. Batistuta receives it in a wide position. Ibrahimovic gets flagged offside.
Two added minutes has been
Panucci.
indicated.
Great vision. Big chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. That was probably asking just too much. Barcelona have their second corner now. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. And that will be the final act. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were at times cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job.
And we come
Your
to you
reflections
now
then,
with a
Jim.
quick request,
Barcelona
Mr.
desperately
Ford, for our
failing
charity
to
fund.
impose
And
themselves
in
on the
football.
game. Decidedly flat, disjointed.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, for any attacker facing him, Peter, trying to force your way through Rio Ferdinand must be a daunting prospect.
Well, he is one of the great English defenders of his generation.
Quite, Peter. His playing style boasts good speed and technique, a superb reading of the game. He hardly had to tackle. That in itself can be seen as quite an achievement.
Ah, he's given it away. It's Eto'o! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, good climb! That has been knocked clear. Oh, it's a great... Luis Suarez! No, just over.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
And it's Messi. Well-timed, excellent interception. Pirlo. This is a promising build-up. That is good strength. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side. It's Eto'o! Oh, that is beyond special! A worthy and a half! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And Italy score first. Tries from distance. Oh, a very decent attempt. Good. And here's the chance to counter. Silvestre venturing down the left. Pirlo. This looks promising. Luis Suarez! Oh, it rattles the bar. Messi! Well taken goal. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball...
Chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Italy are looking to go forward now. Now it's Berbatov.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Ibrahimovic. Yaya Toure. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Messi. Berbatov receives it in a good position. Oh, shooting chance! And again! Oh, good finish! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Konate, and he's been shifted off it. Nedved can see things others simply cannot. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And it's Totti. Silvestre with the clearance. Guardiola. Eto'o. And Silvestre. Now it's Nedved. He's shifting through the gears here. Silvestre. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And this is Luis Suarez. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And here's Suarez. Messi has the space to scheme. And this is Nedved. And he's taking no chances there. And we've reached half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And we are back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And here's Berbatov. Pirlo. Yaya Toure. Saliba gets over and intercepts. Ibrahimovic. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Barcelona really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Nedved going about things with real menace. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Konate kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Berbatov. Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic touches it back.
Modern football for you, and all that pressing.
Shot a goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he has kept it out somehow.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. Nedved can get it clear. Kimmich. Totti. Looking to play him in. Oh, well measured. Oh, a gilt-edged chance! And a shot! And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Italy go up by 2 and are looking good.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
And it's Nedved. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Nedved is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
That has been cut short. Now it's Nedved. Silvestre. And it's Ibrahimovic. That's a little off target. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Dani Olmo. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Ibrahimovic finds himself offside.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 23.
So time for
Dani
change,
Olmo.
and this one has been on the
Coming on
cards
to
for a
replace
little
him
while.
is
Yeah, it's about time. I think we saw some
number
activity from the
15,
bench,
Hazard.
but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Nedved.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Nedved going face to face with his great rival. It's Nedved! And he nearly went all the way.
Nedved can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 8. Berbatov. Coming on the field is number 5. Bebeto.
Toure promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Nedved. Silvestre. Nedved. And a chance! Oh, it's come loose. Messi.
There will be
Can he
3
get on the
minutes
end of
added
this?
time.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Pirlo. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And here's Suarez. Luis Suarez! And that is doing no harm at all.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 10. Messi.
Barcelona
Coming on
making
to replace
further
him
changes
is
here, and
number 90.
that should be it. That will be it.
Yeah.
Oh, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can
Indah
sense that all
Lulai.
around us.
Human
Things
horror.
going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable.
And now, please.
Taking. मान सेटिंग मिला है ऐसे तो लैग शुरू हुई।
Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams
Hello,
square up to
everybody,
each
and
other with
welcome to
fire in
today's
their
match.
eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway.
Andrei Shevchenko, Peter, is a player who can hurt you in so many different ways.
Striking all-rounder.
Yeah, he's got the pace to get in behind, he's got the power, he's got the aerial ability, the versatility, the work rate. He's got it all.
One of the greatest strikers of all time, sure.
Very true.
Great ball if he can get there. And he's heaved it away. No foul, says the referee. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's fabulous. Flashes. Header! Goal! Barcelona! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly have time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So, a breakthrough already. So just the one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Looking for the run. Cute ball, now how can he reach it? Now it's Kimmich. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Silvestre. Guardiola. Barcelona currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. Now it's Shevchenko. Played out towards the right wing. Ronaldinho has it in a wide position. Oh, what a mistake! Brilliantly cut out. Totti in the hunt and looking threatening. Albert Ferrer spots it and intercepts. Zanetti. Referee's given a throw. And it's Ronaldinho. Great vision. Saliba makes the interception. Looking for a runner. Pass somewhat off target. Ibrahimovic. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Messi. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
And this is Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! And he couldn't finish.
Shevchenko deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. the passers will always have an option with him.
And he's there to get it away. And that's a throw-in. That's a good foray he's making. That is a brilliant interception. Totti. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Guardiola. Muscular approach does pay off here. Azar plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And this is Totti. He is Totti! Dani Olmo. And the referee has blown for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Some first half thoughts?
Barcelona really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Barcelona can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, and Messi! Oh, that's another chance! And that's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter.
Decent chance! And that is well cleared. Now who's going to be first to this? Totti! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, and certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Totti. And claimed it back swiftly. Hazard cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
In towards the back stick. And they've got rid. And it's Kimmich.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He can run onto that. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
No, he's not going to get any further than that. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Ronaldinho has it out wide and in space. It's Totti! And how did he not put that away?
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Ronaldinho plays it short.
Coming on the field,
The final 5 minutes.
Number 22, De Bruyne.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now.
Number 19,
That's been cut out, well played. Berbatov.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Now he's running away. Goes for the shot! Keeper's not concerned by that. And that is the final whistle. Barcelona can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner.
And
So
if
what do you
do
take
have a
away from
chance
it all,
today,
Jim?
please
Well,
take
the
some
look on the
time out to
manager's
give your
face
support to
says
our
it all.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, it's away we go then.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
That pass has been well intercepted. Batistuta, foot in. Ball's gone out of play. Intercepts the throw, that's well read.
Babu itu kihul
Jordi
gua.
Alba scooting forward. And that's a really buccaneering run he's making. He's under a lot of pressure there. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Burmo.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
And it's Ibrahimovic. That's good running with the ball. Kokchu. Ibrahimovic goes sliding in. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, he could easily have slipped that to his right just to keep the attack alive, and it looks like he's going to learn the hard way.
Guardiola. That's a good intervention.
Yeah,
That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. That is Sluta! It's in!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And this is Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, that was no routine save.
Ibrahimovic is offering a wry smile there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Battis. He's had a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Dani Olmo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. Towering header! He's got a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
After 36 minutes.
What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So they have it all to do again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Now it's Batistuta. Messi. And here's Batistuta. It's a pretty loose pass. Totti.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And here's Batistuta. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Batistuta. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. And the referee has blown for half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Messi receives it in a good position here. Burmo. That is a great pick out. That is good strength. He'll try. He's been bundled over. That is a foul.
No second thought, a straight red card.
Barcelona are down to 10 men. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
And it's no surprise to see who's taking responsibility here.
Mbappe! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Ibrahimovic. Silvestre tries to play it through. And it's Olmo. And this is Batistuta. Batistuta! Batistuta! Utterly brilliant! A finish of true class! And the comeback is complete!
After 69
One
minutes.
sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like
Taking
walking
place.
into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
चलो
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, what has happened here? And that's aimed in. Oh, good effort! And a neat finish! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So again, we have parity.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Deep into stoppage time. Well timed, excellent interception. De Bruyne. And here's Batistuta. And we're done. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Ibrahimovic picking up the Man of the Match award.
Super slide. Last match, guys. सोना है सोएगा फिर लगेगा लाइट 12 बजे आएगा शायद 11 या 12 ऐसा आएगा बहुत जोर से नींद आ रहा है गाइस Szoboszlai all right back yes brother খেলা তো পড়েগাই टेकिंग खेलता है Let's get it done. Let's go.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Uruguay.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time, of course, it was revolutionary.
Absolutely was.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Scholes. Oh, this looks sharp. And this is Shevchenko. Oh, that's well spotted. Dani Olmo. Oh, there's a probing ball. Rijkaard. And it's Scholes. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Big chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Goal! Uruguay! And Uruguay take the lead. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Can he get on the end of this? Zico receives it in a wide position. Oh, he's been caught napping. That's destined for the flank.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And here's Shevchenko. Scholes. Dani Olmo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Dani Olmo. It's come to nothing. And now they can clear their lines. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Can he get it through? And this is Messi. Nicely aimed pass. No, that's been intercepted. Silvestre. And Dani Olmo. Passing is crisp and sharp. Dani Olmo. Ibrahimovic. Pass somewhat off target. And that was very necessary. Aimed beyond the defence. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Szoboszlai. And this is Batistuta. Szoboszlai. Now, can they get him away?
There will be 1 minute added time.
And the referee has blown for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Barcelona finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And we are back on the way.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Cannavaro. Scholes. And he's intervened well there. Dani Olmo. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Uruguay, a pit. Dani Olmo! It's a loose ball. That's going to go a long way. And they can counter here. Strong running down that left flank. He's shifting through the gears here. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Defending was strong and firm. Now it's Zico. Sergio, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Szoboszlai. Tries to pass it through. Zico is wide and looking to get onto this.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 23, Dani Olmo. Coming on to replace him is number 22, De Bruyne.
And here's Torres.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And Torres! And that is wildly off target.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 6, Szoboszlai.
The two coaches are
Coming on the
signalling
field
changes here,
is
both at the same
number
time.
9, Beckham. Substitution.
Barcelona have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Shevchenko. Oh, he's on Shevchenko! And a neat finish. And there's the goal they've been looking for. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Number 10, Messi.
Uruguay are doing very nicely, thank you.
Number 19,
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just...
It's Totti! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
4 added
Shin
minutes
to
has been
shin,
indicated.
bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That looks a decent ball. Cannavaro. And this is Ibra. And the finish! And he's stuck it away! Deep into injury time! What a moment of brilliance. Control. And that is that. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided.
2 बज गया है गाइस, स्ट्रीम एंड करना पड़ेगा। कल मिलते हैं, मतलब आज मिलते हैं दिन को 11 या 12 बजे। बाय बाय गाइस, एंड करते हैं स्ट्रीम। लाइक शेयर सब्सक्राइब कर देना गाइस। टाटा।